Now, ending its session on June 24, 2026, the 16th BRICS National Security Advisors Gathering in New Delhi marks a shift in how global safety structures may evolve. Though originally focused on trade ties, the bloc, home to 4.1 billion individuals and responsible for more than 3/10 of world's output, has taken firm steps into coordinated defense planning. Under India's stewardship, with NSA Ajit Doval at the helm, attention turns sharply toward non-conventional dangers like digital attacks, pandemics, and misuse of advanced tech. A red pulse flashes over New Delhi on the world map, an instant visual cue of shifting power centers. Far from mere dialogue, this moment signals the rise of an alternate security network built quietly alongside weakening Western-dominated systems. According to Doval, current international tools for handling crises are losing their edge, failing to contain escalating tensions across regions. To understand the gravity of what just happened in New Delhi, we need to break down this 48-hour session into three critical strategic shifts. First, the new non-traditional security compact, how BRICS is integrating AI into its collective defense architecture. Second, the India-China thaw, the quiet diplomatic earthquake that the West didn't see coming. Third, Sergey Shoigu's infrastructure audit, Russia's plan to build a resource bunker entirely independent of Western control. Let's dive into Pillar 1, the non-traditional security compact. The primary outcome of the New Delhi summit is a high-level agreement to institutionalize real-time information sharing and collective defense against non-traditional threats. Member states have spent the last 48 hours reviewing the outcomes of the joint working groups on counter-terrorism and information communication technologies. The bloc is moving beyond simple diplomacy to coordinating law enforcement agencies across 3 continents to counter the use of AI and digitization by non-state actors. This includes a specific focus on camouflaged variants of terrorism that transcend national borders and have developed defeat systems against conventional responses. Pillar 2, the India-China thaw and strategic realignment. A major geopolitical shift has occurred on the sidelines as Indian NSA Ajit Doval and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi engaged in constructive and forward-looking talks. Following the 2020 border clashes that froze relations, this meeting signals a top-level political intent to normalize ties. The goal is clear: ensure a stable environment for President Xi Jinping's expected visit to New Delhi for the September Leaders Summit. While the West expects rivalry, the sources reveal a commitment to acting as partners, not rivals, with both sides agreeing to respect core interests and properly manage sensitive issues to facilitate a multipolar world order. Pillar 3, Sergey Shoigu's audit and independent infrastructure. The Russian delegation led by Sergey Shoigu delivered the most disruptive proposal: a total audit of international institutions, including United Nations, World Health Organization, and World Trade Organization, which Russia claims have been reduced to zero or politicized by the West. Russia is calling for a mechanism to operative reaction involving designated officials to coordinate BRICS responses to global crises. Most critically, Shoigu proposed the creation of strategic resource reserves, stockpiles of food, energy, medicine, and rare earth metals to protect member states from Western tariff wars and sanctions.
Назначение уполномоченных лиц, ответственных за согласование скоординированных подходов в БРИКС по темам и вопросам международной повестки, чрезвычайным ситуациям, кризисам. Указанные представители должны иметь возможность организации оперативных контактов при возникновении соответствующих обстоятельств. Что касается создания стратегических ресурсных резервов объединения, то здесь нами механизма хранения запасов медикаментов, продовольствия, энергоносителей, удобрений, редкоземельных металлов иных жизненно важных товаров. Указанные резервы можно было бы использовать при чрезвычайных ситуациях. Конкретные параметры предлагается выработать по линии ведомств экономического блока.
To bypass Western tech dominance, Russia is offering its low-orbit satellite system as an alternative to Western-controlled terminals like Starlink and OneWeb, which Shoigu explicitly labeled as tools for color revolutions. While mainstream Western headlines focus on a supposed Hormuz Strait truce and the signing of a US-Iran Memorandum of Understanding, the reality inside the room in New Delhi tells a different story. The mainstream narrative suggests a de-escalation, but the sources confirm that tensions between Iran and the UAE erupted into open confrontation during the NSA meeting. Iran's Ghadir Nizampour directly accused the UAE of complicity in recent military actions against Iranian territory. Why is the mainstream missing the point? Because they are viewing BRICS through the lens of internal friction rather than strategic pragmatism. The sources show that despite these bilateral disputes, the bloc is unified in building a just architecture that operates entirely outside the rules-based order dictated by the West. BRICS is not looking for internal friendship. It is building a collective bunker. What happens next week? Watch these three developments. Number one, technical decoupling escalation. China has just implemented export restrictions against 10 US defense companies, including Lockheed Martin and Raytheon, and blocked 46 American firms from government procurement. This is a direct retaliation for US blacklisting of Chinese tech like Alibaba and Baidu. Watch for more tit-for-tat sanctions on rare earth elements and drone components. Number two, the Ethiopia-India intelligence axis. Following the bilateral meeting between Doval and Ethiopia's Million Lama Tadesse, expect a rapid expansion of the India-Ethiopia strategic partnership. Watch for the operationalization of the new data center for Ethiopia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and increased capacity building in digital infrastructure. Number three, the grain exchange parameters. As per Shoigu's demand, economic ministries will now begin defining the concrete parameters for the BRICS Grain Exchange and the new investment platform. This must be finalized before the September 12-13 summit in New Delhi to secure energy and food supplies against global shortages. This debrief reveals a bloc that is hardening its shell and preparing for a world of unprecedented global insecurity. We are witnessing a decisive move toward valued sovereignty and entirely independent logistics network. The sources highlight a temporary US-Iran truce regarding the Strait of Hormuz, which Ajit Doval welcomed for its impact on supply chain stability. However, with Iran's delegation simultaneously accusing the UAE of military complicity inside the meeting room, the real question isn't about the truce, it's about the endgame. We want to hear from you. Is the UAE playing a double game, or is Iran overplaying its strategic hand? We have laid out the facts from New Delhi. Now we want your boots on the ground take in the comments. Will this internal friction shatter the new security architecture, or is BRICS simply building a collective bunker where friendship isn't required? This is a rapid response report. Stay sharp, and thanks for watching.